Hi everyone, good evening and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is the real Edo Girl. Good evening everyone. So, what I want to say today, or it has to do with that language we Nigerians normally use all the time for women. I've been hearing about this language for long, even when I was a baby. The language is, even though e no beg you, you will go beg am. Anybody can say sorry, e no mean who first say sorry. E no mean who first beg each other. E no mean who first say sorry. Whether na you wrong, na he wrong, e no mean you fit beg your husband when you know say you are not even wrong. You can say sorry to somebody you have never offended, or you didn't even wrong that person in that moment. You are obligated to say sorry to that person. For me, we Africans, we normally think that abuse in a relationship start with when a man start to punch you, when a man start to insult you verbally, when a man start to be aggressive with you. But many of us, we never knew that this domestic violence or abuse in a relationship start from when you start to apologize to a man when you done nothing wrong to offend them, when you done nothing wrong to apologize. You are made to apologize. At times, these things normally happen in the public. At times, you will have issues with your husband or with your boyfriend, especially in the marriage scenario, whereby maybe the whole family or the whole friends will come down to settle some issues that you knew in your heart, and after you've spoke your mind to them, you've put your own part outside for people that are supposed to be reasoning with their brain. At the end, you will know inside that you are not really wrong. You will see, they will still ask you as a woman to kneel down and say sorry to that one, to the man that is abusing you. That is a complete abuse. It touches a lot in your morals. It makes you to have a low self-esteem. When you continue with this type of relationship, you are going to be looking for attention everywhere. You are going to be like, you want people to give you attention because you have been reduced to zero. I've seen situations where women will cut their husband cheating on them, whereby they will be asked to kneel down and say sorry to the man. That is the lowest you can fall into in a relationship, the cheapest humiliation you can get from a man. Apologizing when you know you are not wrong. Saying sorry when you know you are not wrong for 1 minute. You are obligated to say sorry to this person. you know you haven't done anything wrong to this person, but you are being obligated to say sorry to them. That is where you will see some men that we know they wronged you a lot. They have offended you. They have done so many things to you. You will be obligated by that non-sin society to say sorry to somebody that have hurt you so much. I don't know if you find yourself in that situation. Just sit down and evaluate yourself if you are really feeling good. Saying sorry to somebody that is supposed to say sorry to you, that is supposed to apologize to you. Now it is the other way around. You have to apologize to somebody that have hurt you so much because you want peace to reign, because you want to save your marriage. Did you think by doing that you are saving your marriage? You think by apologizing to somebody that is repeatedly hurting you every time, you're saving your marriage? You are destroying yourself. You are just completely destroying yourself every day when you put yourself in the situation where you are being abused every time and disrespected, and you have to say sorry. You have to apologize to save that relationship. If you are in that position, my sister, you have to start to rethink. It is not a healthy relationship. It is not a healthy position as a woman to be in. That language, that toxic language that most of our African people normally use of me ufe apologize to each other. It doesn't matter who apologize first. Yes, darling, it matters who apologize. It really, really matters that when your partner make the mistake or whatsoever, he has to recognize his mistake and apologize to you and never repeat it again. You know why most of these mistakes repeat themselves again? Because there was no apology. They were supposed to apologize to you, but you did the apology. So for him, it's nothing happened. You offended him and you apologized to him, but he know the truth. But due to the unhealthy relationship that you have, they begin to create a reality, turn lies into a reality, and they begin to believe on the lies. And you are doing nothing but to back up that situation, which is very toxic for you. So your partner offended you. You have to hold him accountable for what he did to you if you don't want that same behavior to repeat himself again. But if you are not holding him accountable, the same behavior will come back again. And who to blame? Yourself, for allowing yourself to go so low, to that situation of allowing people to abuse you while you have to say sorry to them for no reason. It is a very toxic situation that any woman should put themselves. That behavior of me, it doesn't matter who apologize first. It really matters, because the moment you allow that in your relationship, in your marriage, that your husband can do whatever pleases him, after all, you are going to apologize to him. He is going to feel that he owns you no accountability, no responsibility. After all, I can do whatever I feel like doing. You are coming to apologize to me. So it is not an healthy situation for both of you to be in. That is why you shouldn't buy into that nonsense that people normally say, it doesn't matter who apologize first. Yes, it really matters that you need to apologize for peace to reign. And when the peace is reigning, who is going to enjoy the peace? Both of you. So why did you want to put yourself in the situation to always allow peace to reign, while the other partner doesn't want peace to reign? You are grooming your abuser every day. You groom them, and they become stronger while you become weaker. You giving them power every day to abuse you, to do whatever pleases them to you, because they know you are not going to complain. You are not going to complain. You are not going to do anything about it. That is why you need to apologize for peace to reign in your relationship, has to be completely erased from your brain as a woman. If somebody offends you, be it a relationship, be it in marriage, be it anywhere, you have to hold them accountable for their behavior, so that the same behavior will not repeat himself. Not you have to apologize because you are afraid that the relationship will end or the marriage will end. Why will you want to put yourself in a situation where you can't even be you? Where you have to save every minute of that relationship, just you alone. The other partner is not accountable of saving the relationship, just you alone. That is a complete toxic environment for you. It is a complete toxic environment for you to be. That is why you have to be calculative when you're doing things. You shouldn't ever put yourself in that type of situation. Never. Never. A situation where a man never show remorse for anything done to you. That is a complete narcissistic behavior. They never show remorse, they never show empathy, they never care about how you feel. It is all about them. At the end, you are going to come out being hurt in that relationship. You want to accept their wrongs, and you show remorse too for what you didn't even do wrong. You have to wake up. You have to wake up, sister. If you find yourself in this situation, you have to wake up. It is not right. It is not a healthy relationship where you have to be offended and you have to still say sorry. It is not healthy all over the world. It is not done. If you are dealing with this type of person, is abusing you, you have to think twice. And this is not the only step you are going through in that relationship. There will be financial abuse, domestic violence, trying to make you feel worthless, offending you and making you to say sorry. There is a lot of steps you're going through. You just have to give it a quit. You have to stop saying sorry for doing nothing wrong. Even some of your pastors will tell you kneel down to beg your husband. After you must have told your pastor that your husband is not responsible, is not taking care of the family, is not behaving well, is womanizing, is doing a lot of things. At the end, you will be asked to kneel down. Don't you ever go solo as a woman to keep a relationship. It is very, very damaging. Don't put yourself in that position, okay? I just wanted to put it out there because I've had this in my heart for long. I want to apologize. Let peace reign. It doesn't matter who apologize. Please don't do that. If people wrong you, they have to apologize. You have to hold them accountable. They have to know the wrongs they have done to you and apologize and never repeat the same thing again. Okay? It is the Real Edo Girl 247. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.